What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I got a bunch of aluminum pieces and we're gonna make a fuel tank. Alrighty, so I picked up all my aluminum pieces to make my smaller fuel tank. So this is gonna be a 7-gallon tank made 100% out of aluminum. So it's gonna cut down on weight by a whole lot. So 1 gallon, it's 8.35 pounds. So the tank itself is gonna weigh a whole lot less because that one, the stock one, is metal. This one's gonna be aluminum. So right there alone, we're saving weight. And then gallons, I believe the stock one is 12 to 15 gallons. So I'm cutting that by, let's say, 5. I already went ahead and put a bend on this. It was a pain in the ass to do. But that was the first move. I didn't record that because I didn't want you to see me struggle with that crap. So I'm gonna go ahead now and start welding these pieces together and start making the tank. All right, the first step is done, which is to get all that plastic wrap off and deburr the edges with this guy. And I also put 2 cuts on the sheet. So it's gonna sit right there. Alright, so I got all the edges scuffed up, so you know, aluminum's gotta be real clean, or else it's gonna look like crap. So, but the next thing I want to do is I want to drill these holes out, these holes, and that's gonna be for the filler and the vent. Alright, so I just finished welding the outside of the box. This is it right here. All corners. Getting better with the aluminum welds. Yeah, so I didn't record tagging it in place because I had a little bit of trouble with aluminum. Apparently I had bad gas, and this is what it looks like. That right there. So it was doing all that nasty stuff, and it was all because I had bad gas. So I switched out the bottle and it worked great. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna do like a wave breaker inside with this piece. Focus, there you go. So I gotta drill some holes in it and then go ahead and weld it on the tank. Alright, as you can see, the wave breaker is welded in place. And now I gotta do the top, which is right here. But before that, I gotta take the fuel pump out. So what I'm gonna do now is take off these screws holding the top plate and figure out what's the radius of that. Alright, so it looks like I need a 4 inch and 3/4 hole saw for this guy. So I'm gonna go now to Lowe's and get one. Alright, so we got that guy cut out. Now I'm gonna go ahead and drill some holes around the edges. Right here, also on here, so we can bolt the fuel pump to the tank. Alright, so let's just go ahead and explain some stuff before I keep going, because I kind of been doing all kinds of stuff, not really explaining what I'm doing, so let me just explain my idea here. So here's the tank, completely welded, as you saw me doing. So, and then there's this plate. So this plate has holes tapped into it for these bolts to screw on, right? And then these, I drill the holes for such bolts to bolt into it. And then this is the gasket. I had to put little notches on it, so you can see there, for the bolts to go through. All right, so these will not have any holes in it, and it's gonna serve as a backing for this. Something like that. Right? So the hose will not go into the tank, it will stop right at this aluminum plate here. And then this will drop in with the gasket, put the bolts around it. Now I gotta go ahead and weld this guy all around, and that should conclude the tank. And then I gotta weld this guys, the filler and the vent. And then that'll be it. Now after that, I gotta put it on the car and figure out how I'm gonna mount it, because the factory straps will not work with this. So we'll see when we get there. So that's done, and the next thing that I gotta do here is I gotta weld the filler tube, this guy right there, and the vent, and then that's it. And then put it up on the car. So let's do it. Alright, don't look at my hair. I just woke up. So last night I got these brackets done. Three little brackets, that should be enough to hold up the tank. Struggled a little bit to get it to sit what I wanted to sit, because my dumbass didn't raise the car high enough when I removed the suspension. That's the fuel pump. Right there, easy to access, clears the entire hole, no problem, so I'll be able to pull it out super quick. So now I have to go ahead and get under there, place these where they're gonna go, mark it, pull the tank out, and weld it up. Alright guys, so this thing is done. This beautiful thing is done. Got the brackets welded on. And you probably just saw the clip of me weighing this thing. It's lighter than the stock by like 12 pounds, something like that. So it is lighter than stock, which is what the main objective here is. And then plus, as I mentioned before, once you calculate how much you're saving on gallons, then that adds up as well. So the stock, alright, so the stock fuel tank is 15.9 gallons and this one is 7 gallons. So that's 8 gallons right there, or 8 gallons that you're saving, and it's like 8 pounds to the gallon. So there you go, about 64 pounds. Right, so what I'm gonna do next is I picked up this hardware, stainless steel bolts with a washer, and those are for these guys. Then I'm gonna have to drill through the back floor of the car for now. I'm gonna come up with a better hanging solution when it's time to mount it officially. Right now it's just to have it in the car and it's out of the way and we're done with that. That's that. Got it from under the car. You can see it right there. Mount it. It's higher than the frame, just like I wanted, so I can cover the underside of the car with panels. And then this is what I was saying, this is just a quick mounting, but I'm gonna make some metal plates and weld it to the sheet metal. Same thing over here. That way it's like a bigger area that is holding on to and not that thin sheet metal. Alright, so that's it. Time to move on to the next project. I think the next thing is to go ahead and finish the trailing arm. Down there, I got the parts that I was missing right here. So this is what I had laser cut. That took forever. And these pieces right here. So that's probably what I'm gonna do next on the next video. So keep a lookout for that. Again guys, thank you so much for watching the videos and subscribing if you're new, and see you guys next time.